important here?
Well, in this context, down low refers to fathers who meticulously keep up a public front.
A facade.
Yeah, a facade as traditional, respectable family men.
Yeah.
They're husbands, dedicated providers, often seen as strong, upright role models in their communities.
Oh.
But then privately and in deep secrecy, these same men engage in same-sex relationships or behaviors.
So it's a hidden duality.
A profound hidden duality.
Yeah.
A life lived on two completely different tracks, really. And it's often born from intense societal stigma, deeply rooted tradition, or just an overwhelming, paralyzing fear of exposure.
And the consequences of that exposure.
Exactly. These are the stories that usually go untold, left to whispers, or just never acknowledged at all. And that creates this immense internal burden that can last for decades.
That phrase, profound hidden duality, it really makes you think about the immense pressure these men must be under.
Oh, absolutely.
And our sources highlight machismo as a pivotal central factor in all this.
Huh.
Can you walk us through how this deeply ingrained cultural value shapes these hidden lives? How does it almost force this duality?
Yeah, machismo.
Uh-huh.
It's way more than just a stereotype people might think of. It's a deeply embedded cultural value in Mexico and, many Latino communities. It really forms the bedrock of what it means to be a man.
How so?
It basically mandates that men embody a very specific set of characteristics, things like unwavering toughness, physical strength,
Right.
and crucially, heterosexual dominance and, fatherhood. To be a real man in this framework, you have to marry a woman, raise kids, provide for them.
Show no weakness.
Exactly. Exhibit absolutely no signs of weakness. And maybe most importantly, no deviation from traditional, often really rigid masculinity.
And the sources mention how social standing is tied to this.
Deeply. A man's entire social standing, his honor, even his access to community networks, business connections, it's all tied up in this public image. So any deviation becomes this existential threat, not just a personal shame.
Wow. So within such a rigid framework, any acknowledgement, even just to yourself, of same-sex attraction, it's seen as completely incompatible with being a respectable father or a good husband.
Fundamentally incompatible.
Yeah.
It's seen as a direct challenge to the very core of their identity as men in that cultural setting.
So that must push many men to just intensely repress those desires.
Absolutely. Force them into these double lives out of, a profound sense of duty or fear or both.
And the secrecy. You mentioned it's not just personal fear.
Exactly right. It isn't just about a personal fear of judgment or rejection, although that's definitely a huge part of it. It's also profoundly about protecting their families from the shame, the judgment that they know would follow if they were exposed within the community.
Shielding them.
Yes, shielding themselves and their loved ones